heat sink fan. This is the heat sink. This is the heat sink. The heat sink is the one below. This is the fan. Heat sink. Heat sink. Yeah. HEATSINK. Heat sink. So this is the fan for the heat sink. It is attached together, but basically you can remove it separately. So underneath the heat sink, we have the processor, the microprocessor. So basically the processor is a processing device, so it's described as a game of a computer. So basically all the operations for the system, it handles a thing, it solves the problem. So it is having different units. We have the control units, we have the arithmetic units, and we have the logical units. It's like these layers. We have the control units, then we have the arithmetic units, then we have the logical units. So based on operations, this is how it's performing the task. Some operations it's mathematical or numerical. Some operations is just basic control. Which particular device for this data or for transfer this data. So we have the logical unit that deals with core thinking, core processing and all these things for internal development of the system. So these are the fans. So this is the case sink fan, heat sink fan. So what it does, the microprocessor is not there to be cold. Movement in cold, that means it don't boil. Not for cold, for warm. And even though if for warm, it should warm in a particular temperature. So it should not be hot to that point that it will get damaged again. So at some point, that's why the heat sink is having the fan at the top. So the fan, the heat sink has a fin. Let me just open it first. It has fins. So they say fins, it's like opening spaces, breathing spaces. Like breathing spaces. So this fin is where when the fan turns, that's where the air passes through. It passes through the fins, then of course it will reduce that hot temperature from the processor. So from there now, this other fan there takes out all any other additional heat temperature within this cabin, send it out. It's just like when you go to a restroom, some advanced restroom they get fan also. Sometimes the odor, the ventilation, the poor ventilation, they send it out. Fan the tone for send it out. Yeah, because if you just did it, it will suffocate the entire building. Yes, so that's just it. So whatever heat that is here, they take them out. Into a fan with the pump is inside. It's now how they push the heat outside. Yeah. So the fans that you see there, even in the restroom, it's not passing breeze within, it's taking it off. Sometimes you see some DJs, they have some of these fan bigger when they put it at the top of the amplifiers also. Not to call them colo, not to call it the heat, when they play music, you see the warm, they take them out. So if there's no fan, they burn multiple times. Capacity also they burn multiple times. So that's the reason. So this is the heat sink. Yeah. So what connects the processor with the heat sink? There is something that is called a terminal compound paste or terminal paste. We have different color. This one is silver. Yeah, we have different color. Mostly for electronic students, you have different colors. So when you fix this to this, they compact. They connect well. They contact well. And when it contacts well, they create a grip for the microprocessor well. So whatever hits, will they affect this? It affect this again. Like they touch this, then heat, they transfer to this. You understand? When this fan they blow for take this heat out, they take them off from the fins. These opening breathing spaces they are called fins, the heat sink. So they take them off. So when mostly if you check through for all it's not all the system units are having this fan or heat sink fan. Even this one if you check through, there's a missing heat sink fan here. Right?
Yes, sir.
This point. So always they are like almost at the same end. So the reason being is that it's having a lot more of the heat than any other components within it. So basically, it's the first point, one of the first two they think of for let the heatness or the warmness reduce. So that's why the without the heatsink fan, without the case fan, it's just nothing. Understand? So when this is there, when the heat will come out directly. It circulates within the environment of this particular system unit. So what this does, for whatever overall heat now, they send outside. But basically, they send more outside from this one, going there close to it. Understand? So when this they blow, they take this one more of the heat outside. So there's fan here, this is take out, this is send out, so this is the send out. It's like, this is the send out, this is the governor.
This is the collector.
Yes, the governor plus any other which it's around it, the send out. Sometimes if there is no case fan, or let's say you got this one missing, some computer guys that knows about systems, what they will do, they will operate with the computer, they will remove the lid, the cover, the left or up, so you use the computer. But when you cover, they don't get heat sink, you don't get case fan, they destroy the system well. But when you leave it open, you get here they come through, they pass through, they have all these vents, these fins, all these vents inside. Your duct will reduce the temperature to a normal way, even more than the performance of the case fan. So that's it. So now we are trying to get rid of, to remove the motherboard. So first we have this card. This is a video graphic card. Video graphic adapter. This is a video card. So mostly all of these things that are in the video card you can also have on the back, at the back of the system units. So you have USB ports, internet ports, network ports, you have VGA ports, or HDMI ports, or mic or line ports, and all these things. So let's say you're not a fan of VGA. It's old technology. It's old technology. So what's the difference between VGA and HDMI? This one is having HDMI and VGA at the same time. What's the most advanced thing between them? Most of the plasmas, in fact, you can have banana pins and all these things, right? But it's having more multiple ports for HDMI. Maybe you can have even 4 ports, HDMI ports. HDMI 1, HDMI 2, HDMI 3, HDMI 4. Yeah. So basically HDMI is high quality graphics than that of the VGA, banana pin, and all these things. Now for banana pin, you have separate pins, right? You have some pin, like for instance, one at the end of it is the video pin. So you connect this for display, the graphic from the video to the display device, that is the plasma or television screen, whatever. Alright, so back and on we have what? The audio lines, right? We have the red, we have the white. So these are for audio. Basically, when they are combined, you good audio sound. Sometimes you can just choose one, you put where it is. There's not a good audio sound because audio or music is a composition of different sounds. So you understand? Different sounds, different beats, and different all of these things. So if you just use one line or one connector of audio port, you find it very difficult for getting correct sound of that particular song or the film or whatever thing. But you can use one, it can work.
Yeah.
So that's it. So what the two can work best. So all of these technologies are just later. Of course, the VGA, visual, graphical adapter. VGA is basically just sending picture here, no sound, just picture. So let's say for computer systems, it's just sending picture. So if you want to connect sound or speakers to this computer, then you should connect it to a line, aux line, right? Aux line is having now 2 and happening the same thing, you can connect to your set or whatever. So that can give you sound. So these are all the technologies. So now, HDMI, higher definition multimedia interface, is having the tendency to give you video and sound, video plus sound at the same time. One great cable reduce sound level at the same time without using separate cable. Have you ever tried connecting your computer to your plasma and supporting HDMI? They ask you which device is sound or the sound system for use. If you're the plasma you or if you're the laptop you. So if you use the plasma the sound will generate from the set to the computer. And the laptop the speaker work. So that's giving you the chance to choose how your sound output should be like. So HDMI is a combination of both. They give both the video and the sound at the same time. So we know what you say buy again this, buy again that. You only don't get the two. Yeah, it's produce high quality graphics than that of the banana pin and other things. It's very difficult for you to have an HDMI connector. They begin to see the scramble, the shake, or begin to show red, black. Yeah, so this is an adapter. So all of these things you have them here. So this is an old version of system unit that does not support HDMI. So let's say me in particular, I may get this one. I don't go buy this video card. Don't put up. So we meant to connect this. Any video connector I need to work again. Like you need to work again because this one is connected temporarily. It's not permanent. Because all the functionality of this will be transferred to this card. This now is the acting device for the video, and of course sound or whatever it is. Understand? So most times I don't go on a plenty side before now when I was not full-time employee. So most times you call me, I can go, this computer number, new one, you see. The moments are open now, they can think of as an hardware issue. Of course it's a hardware issue. Hardware issue does not only mean for like old school driver you set up. Sometimes a device you need for pull, it work. Sometimes a device you need for puts, it work. You understand? It's not just about opening the device or replacing components of this. So actually to me, knowledge and understanding, I notice a state of say this they connect everything here, you know, because this one is connected. So they should have connected it here, this for the work. And this now the work as the video card, not the CD. Understand? But either way, so because the people too much tension for use this, I think that this server will pull this card. Too much tension for use this side, so I decide for extract the card. So for extract this, you just have a press here and push a bit. Yeah, so you press out gently. So this is the card. So this is a whole video something you're working with. So this is DVI, this is HDMI, this is VGA. So the moment you remove it, then it will work now. You understand? But the two cannot work together. So the only support, the high chance support is given to this card. Understand? So this is how we have different other cards. One network card again, yes, one. So this is one other card, this is another card here.
Mr. Demo, guys, I'm sorry for bothering you. I'm really apologizing. Can I